Welcome to Plutus IS. Today I am going to discuss another geography optional question that has come in UPSC CAC 2022. So one, you have to understand that how you have to approach the question. So the question approach has to be different in optional, right? The structuring has to be defined, the content has to be summarized, so everything has to be taken care of. I hope you have seen my previous lectures also and previous PYQ videos also that have been posted on Plutus IS. So today I am going to discuss this question which says well-developed soils typically exhibit distinct layers in soil profile. Elaborate. This has come in a PYQ CSE optional 2022. Okay. So the topic that we have taken is biogeography, soil profile. Now, how you have to start the question with? The first thing that you have to define is what is soil profile. First, you can start with the definition of soil profile. This can be your intro. In the introduction, you will write your soil profile definition, or you can start with a good quotation. So either way you can start your answer. So once you have defined the soil profile, then you have to describe the distinct layers. So what kind of layers that we have? So every kind of soil will have distinct layer. For example, you have what? The O layer, which is your organic layer. You don't have to draw the diagram like that. First you have to define and then you will support your answer with the diagram. Okay. So I'm just writing, I'm just giving you the hints. Then your A layer, which is your topsoil. Okay. Then your E, then your B, C and R. Okay. Elevated soil, subsoil, parent material and bedrock. This is how your horizon has been formed. The top layer is organic layer, then there is a topsoil. The top layer means O. O is organic layer, then there is a topsoil, then elevated soil, then subsoil, parent soil, and the bottom one is the bedrock, right? So how you have to define? You have to define different characteristics of different zones. Horizon. For example, if I talk about organic layer, so they will have what? Organic material present in it. Then you have topsoil, which is having organic as well as inorganic material present. Then you have elevated soil, where you will have what? There will be a chiluviation process that you can explain. What is happening? The minerals etc. percolating down. Okay. So you call this as chiluviation process. So you can define that too. Then your subsoil, then your parent material, and finally your bedrock. This is how you have to define the different horizon, supporting it with the diagram. So first you will define what are the factors which are determining the soil profile. So what factors you can write about topography, which ultimately comes in relief features, then your climatic conditions, right? Time taken, biological factors. So you will describe all these factors first, right? on which all factors the soil formation is dependent. This is one you have to do. Second, the second part is this is your first part. Then second part is you have to define all the portions, all the horizons in detail. Like I have detailedly described with the diagram. For example, O horizon, O part, and then A topsoil, and also you have to define that how they look. For example, the parent, the bedrock material looks like a big slab. Okay, the parent material is a weathered rock, right? Then elevated is having a mineral elevation process. Then topsoil, it's having organic, inorganic, but you have to define it in more detailed form, right? This is what you have to define. Then you can also describe what colors. Now when the characteristics of different layers come, while you're defining the characteristics of different layer, not only you have to define the material they are carrying, you have to also describe their structure, their texture and color, right? And what is found in them. For example, minerals is found in E, like, so this is how you have to describe. Okay, then you can describe how the soil formation, like in the previous one only, there are certain geomorphical agents through which the soil formation process takes place. So these agents are glacier, water, air. So you can describe this also, and then ultimately you can give some of the examples. And in the conclusion, what you can write? In the conclusion, write why the study of soil formation is important. Soil profile or formation, soil profile is important. What are the applications? Degradation, like degradation of the soil profile. So what it is leading to? This has to be in 2 lines only. Leading to what consequence? So this is how you can summarize the soil profile. Okay. So I'll be again summarizing how you have to define. You have to start with a simple soil formation process, a very simple, in a very few words you have to write that. Then you'll be describing about the main content, which is asking, they are actually asking about the soil profile. Well developed soil typically exhibit distinct layer. Please do not forget that. You have to focus on this. Distinct layer means the diagram which I have drawn here. Okay, distinct layer you have to define. Then after describing the distinct layer and drawing the diagram to support it, you have to also describe the factors of the soil formation, like which all factors are dependent. You can write and add on with your answer. Then also describe the different layer material, what structure they are having, what texture they are having, what color. So describe the characteristics in detail. And in the conclusion, then finally you can write about the why the soil study is important, right? And their application, and if the degradation is happening, and it is happening, right? Degradation is happening of soil, then what consequence it can lead to. Why this is important? Because why we are studying the soil profile? We are studying the soil profile to understand the whole structure of it, so that we can apply all the remedies which can be possible to save the soil. Okay, so this is about this optional question. In the next video I'll be coming up with another optional question that will help you in understanding the optional in more detail. and the structuring has to be very importantly focused on. Okay, when you are defining the any optional question, the keywords has to be ready, the structuring has to be done along with the diagram. Okay, thank you so much.